situation back here at the university since you've been named as a senator?
Yeah, I was named senator in January, and so of course this is the first one, and it's just like the others.
It is?
It's wonderful. It's really fun. I mean, I enjoy so much watching the students come up on the stage and they're excited. They're happy. The parents are all here. It's a very positive day.
It's nice to have it outside again, hey? Because we've had such iffy springs.
This is the way it should be. It doesn't get any better than this. And for even the people in the audience today, they said there was a nice breeze coming in. So. But you know what, Diane? I really think we should set a new tradition featuring ladies that come to the convocation wearing fancy hats. Wouldn't that be great? And then we could look out and see all these people. Instead of having paper on their head, they could have these fancy hats like mine.
You heard it here first.
I think that's a great idea. And you always get to wear a fancy hat, so it's only fair that the rest of the people get to wear one as well.
And you know, we're lucky enough to be in the shade, but.
So are you back to Ottawa now, or are you done for the summer?
No, we've got 2 to 3 more weeks. I've got 2 more weeks, and then I'm going to China to do the convocation at Shenzhen.
Right.
And that'll be fun. So just a quick trip over and back. So yeah, it keeps me hopping.
And
then when that's over, I'm going to put my feet up, play some golf, and enjoy the summer.
And so you're off the mountain now. You're back. You're down in town.
We've built a retirement house out at Rivershore Farm, so that's where we are for the sort of spring, summer, and fall. But it's not finished yet, so we've got a lot of little finishing details to do. So
Okay.
it's kind of hard because I feel like I've been torn into 3 directions. Sun Peaks, Rivershore, and Ottawa, so I never know where anything is.
So how is that schedule for you?
It's the schedule's. I'm getting used to it. But I can see where, for members of Parliament, it's really tough because they have to go down on Sunday and come back Friday night, and then they've basically got 1 day Saturday to touch base with their family and their friends and help with with constituency work. So, Len Marchand probably had it right because he moved his family to Ottawa, and then he came back to the ridings as much as he could. But meanwhile, his family were based there.
Yeah.
Fortunately for us, in this riding, Kathy McLeod's family are all off at university or graduated. So I think her son is graduating this year, and that's the last of hers. So she's doing a great job.
Are you liking Ottawa though?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's no shortage of issues, and it's a little concerning that some of these issues have been around for many, many years, and there doesn't seem to be the political will to resolve them. And that's tough because. The reality is, I think the political parties have to think about getting re-elected, so they're always out there looking at where the votes are. And so the role of the Senate, in many ways, is to really promote minority issues and create a little bit of understanding of that these issues should be dealt with.
So to champion the things that are easy to ignore by the House.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. And so then you got 3 more on-docks, or 3 more convocation ceremonies.
What do you call it, an on-dock?
An on-dock. I call them on-docks. That's a jargon thing, sorry.
Hey, listen,
you were one of our first.
You know Marianne Ignis?
Yes.
But she's a PhD.
Yes.
And her husband Ron, he just got his PhD.
Yes.
So now he said that they call themselves a paradox.
So we'll have a paradox today. We've got Mark Madriga and Lauren Cardinal, so that's a paradox. We'll have a paradox too. So you got these 3 ceremonies in the next day and a half, and then you're off to China, and then our on-dock there is going
Actually, I'm off to Ottawa for a couple of weeks, but then to China.
Then to China, which is on the 26th of January.
And the honorary doctorate there is Daijan, Mark Rosell.
Yes. Do you know him?
And I've seen him in action watching the Olympics. I've heard all about him. But I think that's going to be just amazing. And we were all so thrilled that he accepted it because he's just so well known all over China.
They say he's the best known Canadian in China, which means the world.
When he walked in with the Canadian team in the Olympic parade, walked into the opening ceremonies, the crowd went nuts.
Yeah, I saw that on
TV. It's a real honor for us to have him accept our degree.
And when I was watching that, I didn't know about his celebrity. I thought they were just excited to see the Canadians, but it wasn't. It was him. Yeah, reading about him is amazing.
So he's bigger than Wayne Gretzky?
Much bigger. He's
Bigger than Sidney Crosby?
Listen, he's in China. He's bigger than that great big giant basketball player.
Yao Ming.
Yeah.
I think his name is Yao Ming.
Or probably on par with him. But he's and he got his fame in a very interesting way because he went to China to study. He was studying Chinese at university and went over there to get better at it. And he got so good at it that.
And now
he's-
does this comedy routine that it's like Abbott and Costello.
He's I don't speak Chinese, so I don't know how it is, but apparently his Chinese is so good that when he comes in as a Caucasian and on the shows, he talks to Chinese people and he knows more about their history and the language than they do, but he makes it very funny. So anyway, apparently he's really great. So
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
He lives in Canada.
Yes.
So he's raising his family in Canada. He goes to China for the celebrities.
So we'll have to hook you up with a video so you can do some video for us there. We could do it.
I'm not taking video. I'm technologically challenged.
You can't be everything.
Definitely not. Okay, I'm going for lunch.
Oh, can I? Okay.
One more question.
We have to ask, we always ask one oddball question.
She told us about the paradox.
Okay. How about a question on, so you're talking about your schedule being so hard to keep track of. So then how do you end up coordinating that? Do you have like a hard copy calendar, maybe a notebook calendar, something electronic, just you got all the bases covered?
Do you have BlackBerry?
How do you do it?
Well, as a senator, they give you a BlackBerry. It's a way of keeping you on a very short leash.
Okay.
And there's a thing called the whip. And the whip's
Right.
job is to whip up the senators and make sure that on any day that there's enough of a roster in the House that if you have to pass some legislation that it's done. And so BlackBerry is essential.
So it's like Marianne Bauer with real clout,
Power.
eh?
No. But I do have an assistant. I have one in Ottawa, and I have my gal, and I have a lady that works for us here as well. And I still like to go by paper.
Yeah.
But for the Senate stuff, it's all on my BlackBerry.
And do you Facebook?
I don't Facebook. I don't need to. There's too much.
Because we could.
I'm in
we
touch
could-
already.
I know, but we could post this. That's
Okay, and one last one.
Yeah.
Don't need that.
okay.
So hockey, so now that you're in Ottawa, are you a Senators fan because you're kind of halfway there being a senator?
When it was announced that I'd be a senator, my girlfriend told her son that Nancy was going to Ottawa, she was going to be a senator. And he looked at her and he said, I didn't know she played hockey.
Nice.
So you got some time with the grandbabies this summer too?
Yeah.